Well, this is a pretty shocking turn of events for Tom Holland, and he has left a lot of people in Hollywood absolutely shocked by what he has said recently. And it looks like Tom Holland is becoming more and more sick and tired of Hollywood, and he wants to get out, especially as a young person who has worked in Hollywood for quite some time, and especially being a young person working in Hollywood, especially considering the fact that Hollywood has already put Tom Holland through humiliation rituals. He probably has seen some pretty nasty crap in that industry. And there's probably a lot of reasons for why he is now at the point where he is saying that he wants to completely disappear from Hollywood. He has been saying some pretty crazy stuff over the past few days in regards to how he feels about Hollywood. And this is not the first time that he has done this. This is something that he has said recently as well. In fact, just like a year ago, where he said, "I'm a massive fan of making movies, but I really do not like Hollywood. It's not for me. The business really scares me." Why is he scared? That's always a good question to ask, especially when you see these younger people that are working in Hollywood. I understand that I'm part of the business, but I'm always looking for ways to remove myself from it, to just live as normal a life as possible. So this is, of course, something that Tom Holland has already been saying in the past of how much he dislikes the industry and how much he wants to get out of all of that crap. And now today, he has just reconfirmed in a very shocking way, a way that we hardly have ever seen anyone in Hollywood say before, how much he wants to get out of that place. British actor Tom Holland told Men's Health that his Hollywood career will be over after he has kids. This is very interesting because what he says here is actually very pro-family, and that is something that is very shocking to see anyone in Hollywood say. I mean, we've seen literally the opposite of this of different feminists and different Hollywood celebrities who have said that they wish that they had never had kids, or they're glad that they have never had kids, and all of this type of crap, which is, of course, very damaging to society. It is destructive, it is awful, and we are seeing now Tom Holland saying the opposite of that. Now, let me just make this clear. I'm not necessarily glazing Tom Holland here because I think he's just like this amazing human being and all that type of stuff. And there's definitely things that he has said in the past that I have not agreed with, but what he is saying here is pretty interesting stuff. So the 28-year-old star of Spider-Man No Way Home made the remarks during an interview published Thursday in Men's Health. "When I have kids, you will not see me in movies anymore," Holland said of his plans, "golf and dad, and I will just disappear off the face of the earth." That is incredible stuff, and that probably had some people in Hollywood very upset because, of course, he is kind of a moneymaker right now, at least in certain ways when it comes to playing characters like Spider-Man, and so this probably had some people wondering and worried about him having kids. But, of course, this is actually a very positive thing to see him say this because it shows that he is actually someone who has a very positive outlook when it comes to having a family, and that is a good thing. And this is probably something that's more common among men, especially young men working in Hollywood, than it is among the young women working in Hollywood, because unfortunately a lot of them have been completely indoctrinated with the feminist agenda. It's not the first time the actor has mentioned wanting to settle down and have kids away from the spotlight. "I've spent the last 6 years being so focused on my career," Holland told People in a 2021 interview. "I want to take a break and focus on starting a family and figuring out what I want to do outside of this world," talking about Hollywood. "I love kids. I can't wait to be a dad. I can wait and I will, but I can't wait," he added. "If I'm at a wedding or a party, I'm always at the kids' table hanging out. My dad's been such a great role model for me. I think I've got that from him." Holland said that for his next career move, he'd like to be a primary school teacher or something like that. So this is actually like really, really cool to see him talking about this. And look, obviously, there are things that he has said in the past that I don't agree with, but I'll always give respect to someone when they are saying something that's actually positive towards society. And that's exactly what Tom Holland is doing here. And I wish that there was more people in Hollywood that had more of a pro-family type of mentality. But unfortunately, Hollywood is at a place, especially companies like Disney, which is kind of ironic because they're supposed to be the company for families, right? But they absolutely despise families. They absolutely hate the whole family structure, and they want to completely destroy it because at the end of the day, that of course weakens society. That makes more people more susceptible to just being blind sheep and blind consumers, which is exactly what they want from all of us. So with all that being said, this whole insanity is getting crazier and crazier, and this is a very good thing that Tom Holland is saying here, and I hope that he continues to lean into this, and I hope that it inspires other people in Hollywood to continue to push a more pro-family message, because that is exactly what we need in society today. So with that being said, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.